Hey, Facebook, it's me, Miss Kendra. How are you? Welcome to Uplifting Conversations with Kendra. My baby Alicia is behind the camera. Say hello. And that peace sign. I wish it was peace all over this world, okay? We're going to keep praying on that. Anywho, let's get into the theme song. Uplifting conversations with Kendra. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yay! Welcome. Thank you for watching and listening. Tonight, I have a question. And my question is, how will you balance this year between what you have to do and what you want to do? Will you balance between importance, effectiveness, priority, and purpose? How do you view your daily routine? How do you weigh your activities out, your routine, your what you do all the time? How do you weigh those things out? Well, I had to ask myself the same question. Every time I ask you a question, I've already asked it of myself. And for me, I have to start with my purpose. My purpose above all else is to worship and obey God. And you read Ephesians chapter 1 and chapter 2 to find that. So with that being said, God is also my priority. He must come first in order for my life to be what He wants it to be, not necessarily what I want. And so what I do is I make my will match His will for my life by obeying His word. Now, as far as what I do with my life and things I would like to accomplish this year, I have to, again, prioritize my purpose. God has given me a job to do, which is share Him, but also help others be motivated to love God, love others, and themselves. He's also tasked me with the work of being a life coach for women, helping them through some difficulties of life. He's charged me with using my past to see into the future of others. Then there are other things that are weighed out by importance and effectiveness. These two will probably flip-flop from time to time. I'm looking closely at the things I do from day to day and making those things that I do that are neither effective or important. Oh, I'm sorry. I said making. I meant marking. My handwriting is crazy. So let me start again. I'm looking closely at the things I do from day to day and marking those things that I do that are neither effective or important. Y'all know what I mean. The busy things we do. I'm trying not to be as busy. I'm working to be more intentional, purposeful, and effective in a way where there is growth in everything I do. What I would like to have happen is that every time I speak to someone, I uplift them in some way. I bring a smile to their face. I can bring them Jesus and not even have to say His name. Every time I help a child in the cafeteria fill a belly, I like to know that helped them grow, that made them trust a little more, that made them reassured, at least for the rest of the day. I like to, whenever I sing a song, be it off key or the bomb, I like to know that it either made you laugh or you start jamming. I mean, it has to be growth in some form or fashion. It has to accomplish a goal. And it can't just be, I'm going to do whatever just because. There's no more of that. My life is too short, for one. And God has placed too much importance on the skills and talents that He's given me for me to just let them fall by the wayside. So there are a lot of things in my life that I actually can do that I don't, because they are neither important nor will they be effective for anybody else. Sometimes I get busy. but it's not really accomplishing any real goal. That's what I was talking about. I haven't really accomplished something that will help anyone, including myself. So if it doesn't even help me, there's no need for me to do it. So a lot of things that I used to do, I take off the list. I don't do them anymore. Love. Everybody knows I love movies. And my friend who knows how much I love movies recorded me. She brought me about 5 DVDs the other day. And I said, Lord, I wish you hadn't brought these, because watching movies is not really what I do anymore, because there's no time. Now my time is on the purpose and the priority and the fulfillment of doing God's task. And it takes time. So you have to figure out what's important, what the balance is. Yeah, I get a movie in every now and again, but not to the point where I have to have a movie. That is what I want to do versus what I have to do. And yes, every now and again, y'all don't see me on Facebook. I love my game, Recipe Rescue. That's the name of the game. Love that little game. Like that little old lady with the curly hair and the glasses. Love that. But there are times when the game is on and I'm not even at the computer. I've had to stop, come and write something out that God has put on my heart and my mind. I've had to stop, take care of home, because that is still number one. Right on up there. Husband and home is number one up under God. And so the things that are important, the things that have to be done, I still get a good balance with the things that I want to do. And what I find in my older life, this wonderful life that the Lord let me see, is that usually now some of the things that I want to do are the things that I have to do, because I find joy in doing what the Lord has asked me to do. He is just an awesome thing to be used by God, to be his vessel, to be deemed worthy for whatever work he's given you in your life. So let me encourage you to take a real look at your goals and your dreams, your want tos and your have tos, and do your best to balance them out in order to have a smoother year this year. Too much of what you want or too much of what you have to do is an imbalance. It's not good for your growth and mental and spiritual stability. It's not good for your growth, mental, and spiritual stability to do one more than the other, and vice versa. God put you here to lead a good life, but you have to balance it. So just get into his word. Remember, read Ephesians chapter 1 and chapter 2. Find out where you stand with the Lord. All right. Thank you for listening. Be lifted up.